Recently, Johnny Depp was at the Red Sea International Festival. I made a few videos on it. It seemed to go really well. It got a lot of media coverage, nothing negative. I didn't even see anyone mention Virginia or anything like that. So it's pretty much like we're out of the woods and now it's smooth sailing. I mean, there are always going to be people mentioning things that are, bad from the past, but it's not a necessity anymore. If you remember, up until recently, they always had to say, well, the case in Virginia happened and some info at the end of the article, and that's gone now. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is because of this festival, now Johnny's in the news again, and here someone points out that Johnny is kind of charming these women. I'll go through the clip. It's pretty short, but you could see on their faces, they're pretty much in awe. So thank you, Dick, for tweeting this out. Maybe give him a follow. Let's take a look. So here's Johnny, and he's probably talking about a movie or something like that. I mean, off the bat, this girl here just looks like she's pretty much staring, like listening to every word really closely and carefully. And we move around a little bit. Johnny's talking. And then we come to this one here, who you see, like the other girl, is just looking straight forward, listening attentively to every single word coming out. But wait, there's one more. Talking. And now here's the third one. And as you can see, she's looking directly and concentrating on every word. There are some women over here, and probably they'll turn around and talk to Johnny and listen to him also, but that's just my guess. I don't know. Their video's pretty short. Comes back around, and as you can see, they're talking, and this girl here on the right is smiling like crazy. And looks like Johnny's having a good talk here. Now here's the thing. I've been watching some content I probably shouldn't be. It doesn't really matter to me much, but you might have heard something called the manosphere, the red pill, stuff like that about modern dating. And, when I make thumbnails and stuff, I need something to keep on just so my mind's occupied, so I'm not in silence. And what they're saying is that older men with status and money, let's be real, don't have issues getting younger women way younger. And, there's definitely truth to that. Now, if you know who I'm talking about, I don't agree with every single thing these communities say, but I think they make a few good points. I mean, a little more than half, but sometimes I think they go overboard with generalizations. Point is, Johnny proves some things they're saying. And he does look pretty good for 60. As you know, one of the major criticisms against Johnny is how come he went for Amber when she was half his age? And I just think when you're in a position like Johnny and you've got all the choice in the world, that's what you do. It goes the same way for women who are extremely beautiful and young at just the right age, 24, 25, 26. They go for the best men that they can get. They don't just go for, the dude who's working at the degree, working at Starbucks nights and everything. They'll just go right for the man who's already got it all. But anyway, going off topic, it's just that when I saw this, I got reminded about that, and I gotta say something because this video is like 15 seconds. But once again, as you can see, these girls, however you want to put it, they're pretty charmed, and they are very, very attentive, I think's the best word. And Dick says, Amber Heard must be fuming, those girls are literally drooling. Well, I mean, I'm sure she expected this, or she knows. It's not like Johnny's gonna just, be single and be like, I can't get women, I can't even talk to women, oh my god, what am I gonna do now? And of course, lots of comments. Beautifully damn JD says, I think it's wonderful Johnny's being invited to all these red carpet events for his contributions to the world. Peggy says she must be quite furious, obviously talking about Amber, and then says this is why she lets the trolls out to post for her when Johnny makes public appearances. This happens every time. On a more important note, Johnny looks so gorgeous, and those women are such elegant beauties. And Jennifer says you can put 3 generations of women in the same room with JD, and all 3 generations will be mesmerized. She wrote memorized, but I think she meant mesmerized. That's the Depp effect. From seniors to toddlers, for different reasons, they'll be drawn to Johnny Depp. That's a superstar, an icon, a memory you won't forget. I'm drawn to Johnny because he's a John Lennon fan, and I'm a huge John Lennon fan. So that's pretty much it right there. And yeah, he's a good actor, of course. And comments go down and down. John says he still got it. Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. My jealousy right now? Alright, I'm not jealous. I'm cool. I'm cool. Let them talk. And Dan Campbell says they do look elated to see the chap. I don't care for visiting celebrities, but I would be excited if Johnny Depp happened to show up at a restaurant or conference I'm attending. But this isn't what's occupying Amber's mental space right now. She seems to be very busy with her daughter. Well, I gotta give a big shout out to Dan, because Dan made some donations here this month. I have them screenshotted, but I actually forgot about them. But now I see Dan here. So Dan, thank you so much. With that, gonna end it. I'm sure the comments were mostly similar, so we're all good. There were like 40 of them. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.